A to-do list. I should. What else can I do besides that? You know what I mean? So, yo, it's crazy. You wanna help? Hey guys, welcome back to another video. It's your girl Jennifer, also known as TheJenniferMonique. This is gonna be another week in the life of a business owner, y'all. Listen, let's just get right into it, okay? So, rule number one. My pup's doing the best. Number one, y'all. So I was trying to decide on a new heat press, y'all. Well, I ain't gonna decide a heat press, but I wanted something that would also, you know, I want to get into other different types of crafting. So I found this one and I sent it to my husband and I was like, hey, should I get this one, right? He bought it. He was like, it'll be here whenever it's supposed to be here. So I'm like, you love me, you really love me, right? So, yo, Amazon was supposed to deliver it yesterday. Yeah, yesterday, right? Amazon was supposed to deliver it yesterday. I was leaving the house, right? And the Amazon truck pulls up. So I'm like, is this my package? Like, I'm waiting. I'm like, is this my package? Yo, he sat in front of my driveway for maybe like 3-4 minutes and then drove off. And I'm like, that's weird, right? That's weird. So, it's Sunday. It was supposed to be delivered yesterday. And it kept saying all day it said out for delivery the entire day. It kept saying out for delivery. This morning, it says it's supposed to be delivered tomorrow. And if it's not delivered tomorrow, you can request a refund. I'm like, I don't want to request a refund. I want my heat press because, as you guys may have seen in my last video, I got some DTFs in and I need to heat press those, but I need that heat press to do that. And then I want to try out that heat press on some other vinyl that I want to cut out today on t-shirts. So I'm like, but I'm just like, you know what, everything happens for a reason. Lord, it's in your hands, because that's number one. Number two, I purchased some more DTFs for a launch that's going to be due in October. So we have our grand opening. It is supposed to be August, y'all. It's supposed to be August. I don't know what today's date is. Today's August 10th, right? It's supposed to be August 15th. However, we're still waiting for the approval for the business license. They're closed on weekends. I was talking to her on Friday. That wasn't it complete. Still waiting on the approval for like taxes, because in the state of Alabama you have to have like your county taxes, whatever, other taxes. I don't know if I'm comfortable going into detail about that. But anyway, all the taxes that you need for the business. So I'm waiting on that approval. Well, that was done on Friday, so they said it was submitted, so waiting on that approval. Still waiting on Shopify to verify my identity, which is crazy. It has been, I'm gonna say business days. It's been 8 business days since I turned in like all my documentation for myself to verify myself, also the documentation to turn in I sent for my business too. So it's been 8 business days, which is wild, because if the business was open right now, hey, what do you have? These pups. If the business was open right now, I couldn't, the money would just be sitting there on Shopify. I wouldn't be able to transfer it into the business bank account. Speaking of my business bank account, I have everything set up. It's just, I need to turn in the documentation, which I need to turn in the business license. So it's not open yet. Like everything's turned in, the application's turned in, they sent stuff back, they said need to verify the business. Get that. I got my EIN, I'm federal EIN number, so I have that. I'm just waiting on business license, so I can't move forward with that. And then back to DTF. So we supposed to open in August. I have a launch, a special launch. I'm not gonna say it out loud yet, but a special launch happening in October. This will be like our first like official launch after we open our business. It's gonna be themed, and I had already ordered the DTFs because I want to test out shirts. So before we launch, so those DTFs, y'all, it was in my city last Thursday. My city. I live in Alabama. Let's say that, and now it's in South Carolina. I checked today, so now I'm tracking it because I wasn't tracking it first. I'm like, man, my stuff was supposed to be here last week. Why isn't it here? Yeah, it came here and then transferred to South Carolina. So I don't know if it just got transferred incorrectly. That happened. And then what else did I order? Something else is coming in. Yo, my brain. Oh, my totes. Some totes I ordered. Like I said, I'm getting into some more crafting for that. It was supposed to be in last week. I checked it. It was in my city, and somehow it left the distribution center that's here, that's supposed to distribute it to the other post office to deliver here, because it was about to be out. It was just preparing for delivery. Y'all, it transferred to Mississippi. It went the wrong way. Yeah, so that all that's going on behind the scenes. So yeah, like literally a lot of things is happening that is out of my control, but I'm not gonna stress over it, because once again, it's out of my control. Camera, don't play with me. But it's out of my control, and everything happens for a reason. And so I'm just like, you know what, God, everything is delayed. Everything has been like delayed the past week. But you know what? A blessing delayed is not a blessing denied. So I'm just like, you know what? I'm not gonna do that. So what I'm gonna do is the behind the scenes on my Shopify. I need to put it in the weight for everything, like the weight for the shirts. So therefore, when I get ready to ship, it will, you know, calculate the shipping correctly. And then I want 10 shirts on the website. So when we launch, it's gonna be 10 shirts on there, plus the totes. And then we have the special where we're gonna have like the matching notebook and the matching shirts. I'll just put it right here. That's gonna be on sale for $30 when we launch. So I'm like, you know what, I'm just gonna go ahead and start doing like the behind the scenes stuff for that. I started working on it last night, but I kind of fell asleep, so I'm just gonna work on that. And then I need to put in like how much everything costs. You'll see my pups, how much everything costs on there too, which is behind the scenes. Again, it is just for me, y'all. You know, y'all won't see that, but so that's what I'm gonna do, because what else can I do besides that? You know what I mean? So, yo, it's crazy. Also, yo, I was feeling so overwhelmed the other day that my brain literally could not function. Like I couldn't, like, I had to get out. So my husband like, just write it down. I'm like, I've been writing it down, but when I write it down, it's like scattered brain. Like it's just all over the place. So instead, I just created, I took it and I took whatever was in my brain. Like I was trying to think about stuff for like grand opening, already thinking about stuff like for October lunch. Then the holidays is coming up, Black Friday's coming up. Well, I'm gonna say Small Business Saturday's coming up in November, and then after that it's Christmas. So I'm like, and then I was like, oh, I really need to get my email list pumping and going. So yo, I was just like really feeling like overwhelmed. So my husband's like, just stop. Stop, just write it down. So what I did is I actually took like all my thoughts and I put it in a Google Doc, and I separated like all my Google Docs. Like I'm organized. My brain felt like it had 10,000 tabs on. Because keep in mind, I'm looking at products that I want to, you know, do. Like everything's going on. So I'm like, you know what? I took about 3 hours the other day, 2 or 3 hours, or maybe longer than that. And I literally just sat down. I created like a Google Doc, and then I separated like what the products is gonna be with the photos, how much, like, and then I have a sheet that says how much everything is gonna cost, how much I need to sell it for to make a profit. Then I have something for like emails, the email marketing. I haven't created email marketing. I just typed out like my thoughts, like what I want to do for email marketing, and then I'm eventually go back and make the emails. I did that for the grand opening. Then I started doing that for the launch in October, and then I just started the Black Friday one, and then I went ahead and for Christmas. So yeah, that's what I did. And when I say y'all, it helped me out so much. It helped my brain out so much, because I'm like, it's out of my head. It's out of my head. It's organized. Like it's not like scratch piece of paper, like me just jotting down things or whatever. I hope that's so important. No, I'm jotting down things on there. So, you know, if I jot it down, it's like, it's not organized. I'm not gonna know what I mean in the future. So that's what it is. So if you're feeling overwhelmed, I really just recommend, you know, just, especially starting a business. It can be, it's a lot of work. It's a lot of moving pieces. It's a lot of decision making. And sometimes you can get like, I don't want to say fearful, but you know, fearful. The spirit of fear can come upon you, because like it's so many what ifs. What if you don't get it right? What if this happens? So like, you know what, God has not given me the spirit of fear, but a power, love, and a sound mind. I really have to keep that in my head, and God's gonna bless the works of my hands. Amen. God is gonna bless the works of my hands. So I give it all to him. It's all his. At the end of the day, he knows the future. So if you're feeling that way, y'all, just take time, sit down, get it all out your head, organize it, and put it somewhere. So therefore, when you go back to it, it's organized, it's together, it's out your head, it's not jotted down, and it could just clear your mind. So yeah, I just recommend that. But I'm about to, y'all know what I'm about to do. Oh, just no fun stuff. I'm about to go ahead and put the weights for all my shirts today. I need to make a to-do list. A to-do list. I should create like a what's those things called? Notepads. That's what I need to create, because yeah, I'm just gonna use this. My notebook, it just says you're doing great, keep going. I'm just gonna, I like this one because I don't want to show y'all those numbers, because I can actually just easily tear out a page of it. So this is something I created too when I was getting into notebooks. So yeah, it's pretty cute. So I'm actually gonna make out my list today, y'all. So what we're gonna do, to-do list. And then did I mention that I have my nephews here today too? Vinyl, then I need to go to the store and buy some shirts. So also, if you're starting a small business and it's gonna have shirts and you need to like make product, because of course you're gonna want to make them, I suggest, or I would say, look into just making it in your shirt size. So therefore, you know, I'm always telling you guys you need to wear your own product, even though I have my product on today, but wear your own product, because you are literally a walking billboard. So buy the shirt, go get you some shirts that you're gonna make in your size, and when you make them, you could, you know, take pictures of yourself from neck down, or you also can do like mock-up photos on like Canva, but just make them in your size. So therefore you could wear them, you could show them out too as well, and then look into some accounting, how to put that in your accounting too. So I want to do that because it's 3 or 4 shirts I want to make. But the only thing is I have my old heat press, like the Easy Press, but Easy Press is good for regular vinyl, but not for like DTF, direct to transfer. Those aren't gonna do that. So I still may just cut them out. So we're gonna print out. Oh, y'all can see my pups, can you? He has his toy, y'all, on the wall to hold it up. And here's my girl. This is Lacey. And that was Buddy. So they're both here. So we're going to, I put out, print out vinyl for, I think it's 3 shirts. 3 shirts. I think they're in black too. So those are the top 3 things we're gonna do, because those are actually gonna take me a minute to get done. Oh, and I have a special project that I wanna come out with, but I need to test it out. So I need to test it. Yo, he is literally doing the most. I need to create it, and I also haven't ordered the supplies for I think I'm gonna order supplies from Amazon, because I think it's cheaper on Amazon. But I don't want it to come on Tuesday, because I will be at work, or I'm not working from home on Tuesday, so I don't want it to arrive on Tuesday. I'm gonna arrive it on Wednesday, so I don't need to order that till Monday, because then I believe it'll come on Tuesday, Wednesday. So I just want to create it, just play around with that. So those are the top 4 things we need to do. You want to help?
Look, we tastemakers, groundbreakers, we crown shakers. Moved us out the margin with writing, that's how we found paper. Hustle nature, since we was riding back on the scooter razors. Had no stable footage since then, I've been an earthquaker. Brown sugar and cinnamon, don't think that I'm the greatest, I just settle for the synonyms. Hey, they wonder what's got it into him. I took a couple losses, I'm trying to win again and win again and win again. I ain't taking minimums, my destiny was written in. Coming with a different scent, coming with a different stench. Smelling like greatness and I spray it every day, that's the latest. The world moving crazy all around me. I was hiding in my feelings, then you found me. I'm just too aware of my surroundings. Looking at the blessings I've been counting. The world been moving crazy all around me. I was hiding in my feelings till you found me. I'm just too aware of my surroundings. I've been looking at the blessings I've been counting. Look, I've been counting my blessings, but still stuck in my thoughts. Here I go, stuck in my head again. Daily I've been looking for some peace. What would you recommend? Have a couple drinks, go to sleep, then reset again. That's everything I'm better than, but everything I'm used to. Sticking to the basics got me looking for a new glue, looking for a new crew, looking for a new outlet that doesn't sacrifice my self-respect. I don't know all the steps that I'm taking, still walking through it. Hope I find a shawty that really listens and talk me through it. Oftentimes we end up smashing and loving lust.
Hey y'all, so it is currently, I don't know if y'all guys can see that, but it is currently 6:50 a.m. I'm just currently listening to a sermon while working on my website. I'm going through each product item and making sure that all the photos that I want, the media photos on there, is correct, as well as double checking to make sure the sizes that I have on there is correct, the number of quantity we have on there is correct. So good news, I don't know if I told you guys, but we got our business account. We also got our business license. The only thing we're waiting on is one more thing from the state about taxes, like my tax account being set up. So that's the last thing we are working on. So we're waiting on. It's saying it can take 3 to 5 business days. So this Friday will be 5 business days. So, and then they'll mail the information. So hopefully, prayerfully, the Lord's willing that it won't take more than 5 days. So we're just waiting on that. Now today is August 13th. And so, you know, I may have told you guys in the last vlog that I wanted to do a soft lunch last weekend. That did not happen. And unfortunately, it just could not happen due to just waiting on some things to actually like finalize, and, you know, waiting for stuff to come back and all the other stuff, y'all. So couldn't do that. And then this weekend, I am trying to decide. So the 15th was the weekend that I wanted to do like the grand opening. Now, since we have everything set up, the only thing I'm still missing is my bags. So we're creating one of these totes, and I was gonna put a design on top of the totes. And y'all, it was supposed to be here supposed to be here on the 5th of August. It's the 12th. It came here, and I may have told you guys this, it came here and it was supposed to be, it's at the main center, and then it was supposed to be distributed to like the post office who delivers to me. But somehow something went wrong, and it went from I live in Alabama, to going to New York. 2 different places in New York, and now it's in South Carolina. I don't know what's going on with the USPS, United States Postal Services. I have no idea, but I'm like, get it together. This is the second package that's happened to me like this in the same week. Like, I ordered everything on the same day. One package went to Mississippi, so yeah. So the only thing is, if we go ahead and do like a soft opening, probably this Friday and Saturday, for the people who are subscribed to my email list, that I will have to take that product off. So that one won't be available. So I'm still thinking about going ahead and doing that, just doing like a soft opening, just to just let it go through, see how sales do with just my email subscribers, as well as that can also work out some of the kinks where, you know, it won't be too bad. Hopefully nothing go wrong, but just in case. So I'm currently just setting everything up, going through each product right now, and just making sure I have like the product photos that I want on there and all that other jazz. So that's kind of what I'm working on right now. I do have to work today, so I go in and work at 9:45, and it's currently 6:53 now. So my goal is to, and I just came from the gym. I didn't wear this to the gym as well. I have my workout pants on. So I'm probably gonna get in the shower around like 7:30-ish, and then around 8, I wanna go get me some breakfast. And then I'm probably just gonna work on this until it's time for me to clock into work. And then I do need to make some other things, but it's not here or there. But I was just checking in with you guys, letting you know what was going on. So we'll see. I'm going to decide. I gave myself a time to decide. By the time you see this video, the Lord's willing, will have been already launched. But I'm giving myself to 1 o'clock today to decide if I want to do a soft opening, just because I've already created like an email for my soft opening, and I wanted to send it out 2 days prior to the day we was going to open it. So today's Wednesday. I want to do it on Friday, if we're doing a soft opening like that weekend on a Friday, and then close it back out, like close the shop back out, like remove, keep the password there, but yo, hold on. Let's start this over. So basically, I want to give myself to 1 o'clock today to decide, because on Friday, that'll be the day that I want to do a soft opening. Do the soft opening for the people who's on my email list through the weekend. Once Sunday ends, Monday, basically change the password, and then the following weekend, go ahead and do a grand opening. This will give me, my marketing strategy is, this will give me time to get all my products out that all my orders out that we would have did the weekend, on top of fix anything that I don't like, that I feel like could have went smoother, fix those, and then get the products out. And by the time they receive the products, hopefully, they'll post them, and then, create some more excitement around it, and then do a grand opening the next weekend. Hopefully by then, we would have our bags in. But yeah, y'all, it's wild. I'm trying not to crash out about my order not being here, because I really, really wanted that. But you know what? It's out of my hands. Y'all are absolutely right. It's out of my hands. The Lord allowed it to happen, so it is what it is. It is what it is. So that is something that I'm learning in business. When it gets out of your hands, there's literally nothing I could do to get it here in a time. Then I'm just gonna have to push it back and go with what I have that's already done and together and prepared. So that is a business lesson that I am learning. Some things you cannot control. I ordered the stuff in advance, ahead of time, and it didn't get here. So all I can do is go on my website, make sure everything is up to par, and then be ready. So I gave myself to 1 o'clock. So we'll see how that goes, y'all. We'll see how that goes.